These procedures that are taking place, they are what I would describe as pretty much pro forma procedures, which means that there's really no individual assessment in these cases in terms of looking into specific consideration of considerations that the so-called defendant has. So basically what we end up with, we're having roughly on average 20 cases a day in the district court of Szeged. And there has to date not been a single case where a person has been acquitted. So that tells you a lot about, you know, the sort of the structure of these cases and the fact that within an hour people are being prosecuted, the hearings take place, and there is a judgment rendered at the end of this. Judgment takes roughly 10 minutes for the court to decide on. First of all, they're basically criminalizing people fleeing from war and persecution. And that's something that is not allowed under international law. Under international law, you cannot penalize asylum seekers. The Croatian border is closed. What will happen then is the exact same thing that is happening on the Serbian border, because they have built the fence along the Croatian border. And the law says that if you irregularly cross into Hungary through the fence, then you're subject to criminal prosecution. So this is exactly a scenario that we can expect, that, you know, once the Hungarian government says we are sealing the border, anyone who's trying to cross it, unless they cross at officially designated crossing points, they will be subject to criminal prosecution and conviction, because everybody gets convicted.